Order, please stand for the pledge. Moment of silence, please. Thank you.
Alderman Ottawa.
Here.
Alderman Rickman.
Here.
Alderman Fire.
Here.
Alderwoman Fliss.
Can you hear Debbie? She's asking.
I didn't hear. I must admit it's kind of late, but I'm here.
Alderman Damon.
Here.
Mayor Tutai.
Here.
And Alderwoman Calderon asked to be excused. The meeting has been properly posted and noticed, and there's no public hearings or presentations.
There is one presentation. It's the proclamation for National Night Out.
I'm sorry, Mayor.
No worries. I just found out myself about 7 minutes ago. Chief, can I get you front and center, please? Don. Further, let it be resolved that I, Mayor Ken Tutai, do hereby proclaim Wednesday, August 4th, 2021, as National Night Out in the city of St. Francis. Citizen comments? I'm going to go on that recommendation. None. Consent agenda. Is there any person that would like anything removed from this agenda?
Mayor, I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as listed.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it. Recommendation of action from committees, commissions, and boards. Action to be taken from the licensing committee meeting held August 3rd, 2021.
Mayor, from this evening's licensing committee meeting, we're looking for approval for a beverage operator's license for Michael Haven.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it.
And we have two beverage operator license renewals for Nicole Anderson and Jeffrey Budnick. Looking for approval.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it.
That's it from licensing, Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Resolutions and ordinances? None. Discussion items with possible action? None. Appointments to committees, commissions, and boards? None. Correspondence with possible action or referral to committees, commissions, and boards?
Correspondence dated July 27th, 2001, from the St. Francis Historical Society regarding informational signs at Lake Protestant Cemetery. The St. Francis Historical Society would like to put up 2 informational signs at the Lake Protestant Cemetery. We have been in contact with MKE Graphics. The company has done some great graphics for the signs located in the county and state parks, as well as other locations around the state. The location in the cemetery that we have in mind is the center 10-foot wide pathway which begins at the stairway on Norwich Avenue. The informational panels would be 2 foot by 3 foot, each attached to 2 metal posts and would be installed in ground. I don't know the height, but the panels would be at a height to allow someone to stand and read the information. The society would cover the costs of the signs, which would be about $1,000 per sign. The society hopes the Common Council will accept this gift of 2 informational signs for the cemetery, which will be of interest to those who visit the cemetery and a great addition to the Wisconsin Historical Society marker located at the front stairway on Norwich Avenue.
I make a motion to approve the signs through the Historical Society.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it. Unfinished business? None. Other business? None. Department heads? Melinda?
Thank you, Mayor. We completed our Denton Avenue project in one day, and my understanding is it's working well. The dedicated right turn lane is helping facilitate traffic without stopping and triggering the entire intersection. So I think that was a project well done. Project engineer Hunter Lang really was the spearhead on that and took charge of it and got it completed. So great feather in his cap. Starting August 9th, the contractor, state contractor is the name of the company. They're going to move into the 2nd District and start work on the road project. That's the big road project for this year. So we've sent out mailings to all the people living in that area affected by the road project on the streets that we're doing the construction to give them notice of the project would be starting. And then lastly, we have had to mow portions of the field and back behind City Hall due to a significant outbreak of sweet clover, which is listed on the DNR website as an invasive species. So we have mowed it down. It's an annual. If we get it mowed down and knocked down before it goes to seed, we have a really good chance of reducing the amount of seeds that go into the ground and rebloom next year. So we've done, we've targeted areas where there's large patches and then smaller patches, but we haven't done a global mowing of the field. So we're trying to manage it appropriately and logically. And with that, I pass.
If you cut 4-leaf sweet clover, is that bad luck?
We'll soon find out.
I eat Lucky Charms cereal, so I think that offsets it.
Chief Poplar?
Thank you for those who assisted and attended our swearing in and retirement ceremony last week. I'm not going to take the spotlight from National Night Out, but tomorrow we're going to be there like we always are, so come hungry. And then we are looking forward to the triathlon, which again, all 3 department heads up here are active participants in. We'll have a dedicated unit, and each and every day that's going on, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we'll have a dedicated EMS unit for when the bicycles come through, but each of those 3 days you have St. Francis firefighters actually in the water for the water safety portion of it down in the harbor too. So we're playing a part of it all 3 days of it. It's a good event. So, and with that, I pass.
Chief, did you say all 3 of you are participating?
No. Well, you know what I mean. It's a play on words.
Well, it does start at 5 a.m., so. Chief Hunter?
Thank you, Mayor. First off, I apologize for the radio. We had a large police presence, 2600 block of Botsford. I'm sure you're going to all hear about it. So I'll just let you know it was a known felon that's been wanted. So they just completed a sweep of the house, mutual aid. We had over 15 squad cars there. They just completed a sweep of the house. The person is not inside the residence. He will be picked up hopefully very shortly because they're monitoring. That includes Milwaukee and everybody else. So thank you to the fire department for assisting on that. We had the fire department there as well. So if you hear about it, that's what it was, and that's all it was. It was we were looking for a known felon that had warrants. Is regarding the National Night Out. I want to first off thank you all for this event. Again, this is in 2019. We placed first. We hope to do so again. In lieu of fireworks, we're going to have a drone show, which is going to be hopefully amazing. For the cost, it better be amazing. But I want to thank Melinda and her crew. Without DPW and with all they're doing, not only for movie night, but for National Night Out, there's no way we could do this at all. It would not be possible. The fire department, they're going to be doing the pizzas again, which is a hit. And again, without the fire department, we would not be able to do this. We're going to have Miss Eaker sing tomorrow, so come with your camcorders. Madam Eaker sing, and I'm excited about that, and
I say it like it's French.
so that'll be kicking off about 6:30 tomorrow. So, and then as far as the triathlon goes, there's a lot that goes into the triathlon. A lot. Our men and women will be in at 5:30. We'll be shutting down the roadways at approximately 6 a.m. So there will be no traffic allowed on Howard Avenue at all, except for westbound emergency traffic only on Howard Avenue between Packard Avenue and Lake Drive, actually all the way up to Lake Drive. So Pennsylvania Avenue is going to be shut down at Howard Avenue. So there's a map that's been put out on the website as well. So I know it's an inconvenience, but we try to make it as convenient as possible for those that are now living on the lakefront. As far as in the condos, we created a northbound only lane for those that need to get out of their condos or apartments during the day. So we're looking forward to that and that being over. It is a big thing for the city of Milwaukee. And just so you all know, it's at zero cost to the city of St. Francis as far as overtime, because there's going to be a lot of police officers, a lot of firemen, and a lot of DPWs working that day, but it's all refundable via the triathlon, so it doesn't cost the city a penny. And with that, I pass.
Thank you, Chief. Ann?
We are looking forward to National Night Out, and I think that you have both Kelly and Rebecca ready to sling pizza dough to help out, so we will all be there. And with that, I'm pass.
Thank you. Paul?
Thank you, Mayor. Just wanted to report that the Hidden Ponds development was delayed another month due to some issues with the plan submittal and the sufficiency of the information, but we have exchanged draft development agreement with their attorney, and we're cautiously optimistic that we'll maybe see something coming back next month.
Nice.
Oh, excuse me, this month. It's already
August.
Yes, time flies. And with that, I pass.
Thank you. Mark?
We attended the 4200 on the Lake grand opening 2 weeks ago now, week ago. Very nice event, and if you haven't seen that facility, if you didn't get a chance to go, if you just stop in the lobby, they have the manager is right there. They have their office. It's all a glass office. They're more than happy to allow you to look at the facility. It's really astounding that they did a super nice job. It's got Millennium Pool, which overlooks the lake. It has a courtyard. It's really something to see. It's hard to believe that compared to other developments that we've had, this is really astounding. So if you haven't had a chance, if you were one of those that were invited and you want to just stop in and say, hey, I couldn't make it that day, can I take a look? I think that they're more than happy to take you around. They're currently at 70% occupancy, which they're doing very well on getting it leased up. So that's another positive. And right now, next year, they will be the largest property taxpayer in the city of St. Francis. So that's all I have. Thanks.
Thank you. Debbie?
Pass, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Sean?
Just to segue off what Mark was saying, they're incredibly proud of this development. They talk about the history. 20 years ago, it wasn't right. But they said there's nothing more right than now, and they were excited to be here and part of our community. And they were bragging in Chicago about how quick access it is to downtown Milwaukee, how you've got this incredible lakeside view that you would never get in Chicago for the price they pay here. They were very welcoming and gave a very warm feeling. The only disadvantage if you go now is you won't have the third space beer and the wine that they were serving that night with hors d'oeuvres, but it was a nice event, and it was nice to see the turnout from the Chicago group come up as well. And National Night Out will have a blast as always. Thank you all. On that, a pass.
Thanks. Common Council President Don Brickner.
I can only hope that we have some sort of step forward with Hidden Ponds, seeing as though the developer has trouble with complying with anything he signed to do with the previous development. There's other things that are going on there that are just totally wrong. These people that have been living there since the beginning have been promised a whole bunch of crap that they haven't gotten, and they're being raked over the coals. And I can only hope that this development addresses some of those issues so that these people can get made whole, because right now they are not. And then with that, I pass.
Thank you. Matt?
Nothing tonight, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
Thanks. Steve?
I just look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow night at National Night Out. That's all I have, sir.
Thank you. And I'm looking forward to National Night Out myself, and I am going to be 110% on board with what Don Brickner just said. I've only been involved for 5 years, Don. 20 for you?
Yeah, well, 18 right now.
Close enough. It's gone on long enough. I understand your frustration. And with that, I am done.
Make a motion to adjourn. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 All opposed? Ayes have it. We are